How y'all doing? COVID test is clear. RAM kit has arrived. Let's get this stuck into Belial. Gonna be pretty quick, pretty easy, because this magical side paddle door. I love this thing. Loads of people hate it. I love it. Get the kit in there. Fun times begin. Lads.
Yeah.
Lads. Team Fortress 2! Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't even look like I'm playing TF2. Probably not gonna go well. It didn't. It really didn't. Right. I'm gonna have to wind this down, man, because today has not gone as I expected it. Every time I thought I'd have a minute to sit down and have a natter or whatever, just there's been like phone calls or messages or whatever, or something drastic happening. So it is what it is. So the RAM, has it helped any? That depends. I mean, put it in, and my startup RAM usage was around something like 5 gigs. Like 30 odd % of my RAM was being used, maybe a bit more. That's a lot of RAM on startup, but my machine does a lot of stuff on startup. Right now, I'm sat at, well, I can't comment, so I've got stuff open, but like 5 gigs is now 17% of my usage, so it's going to be helpful. How was Elden? It was alright, actually, but that's kind of led to some theories. I've been kind of spitballing with people about what could realistically be the groove with that game, because some people are saying how it's not multi-threaded, which I'm not seeing to be an issue. Multi-threaded meaning it's only using it's only using one core of your processor and just maxing that out. For me, it's using multiples. It seems fine. Maybe I'm just pulling that one firmly out of my backside. Now it's quite comfortably using around 12 gigs of RAM too. I'm thinking it could have been, so we started talking, you know, oh, the PlayStation 5's running pretty well. What's the PlayStation 5 that's got different? Really fast RAM. Huh. Could that be it? Could that be what the groove is? But then I watched Divine play some Elden today and found that he was having not hard locks, but he was definitely having drops. It was definitely going sub 30 at times. When things got heated, things weren't smooth. So he's not having a much better experience than I am. And yet the PlayStation 5 is the one that kind of, I was like, that's like way smooth. That's like kind of the recommended one. So I was like, well, what else could it be then? It's not RAM speed or RAM amount. And don't get me wrong, more RAM has helped a little bit. It's like, what about DirectX 12? Could it be DX12? Because the game is DirectX 12, only DirectX 12. And the reason I thought about it actually was because Tuesday, I have games nights on Tuesdays, and I launched Vermintide 2 and put that in DX12 mode. I ran the benchmark on it on DX11 and then put it into DX12, and all of a sudden I started noticing hitching in DX12, in the DX12 benchmark. I was like, what's this about? This is completely out there. Why is this a thing? Bumped it back to DX11, and it went the other way again. But Elden Ring doesn't have the option for DX11. So after doing a bit of digging, hitching's a common fault with DX12. So poking about a bit, we found this. It's under exploit protection in Windows. You want to add an executable by its path. Find the executable that you want to put in, so in my case, Elden Ring. So that was like on my D drive, games, Steam apps, whatever, wherever the Elden Ring executable was. And then it would bring up another menu that says Program Settings. And you scroll all the way down and you go to an option that says Control Flow Guard, CFG. Ensures control flow integrity for indirect calls. And you click Override System Settings and you turn that option to off. It's on by default. Hit Apply, restart your machine, and see if that helps. Some people have said that helps with DX12 stutters. I don't know, but those are the grooves that I came up with whilst kind of just spitballing with people. You know, I got to watch Divine on his PlayStation have a not particularly smooth experience. Turns out it's not running a smooth 60 on PlayStation. It's not running a smooth 60 on Xbox. Sometimes it tanks horribly on all of them. And it still definitely tanks on PC, because I spoke to Shade today, and Shade's having the same issues I am, just Shade is a lot more okay with it. But then I said, look, in a game like Souls, or Elden Ring, or Bloodborne, if you get killed because you're a dick, that's fine. If you get killed because the game was a dick, that's not cool. Like, if the port was bad and you die, that sucks balls. So, I don't know, maybe try those and see if that helps any. I mean, I'm running a bit smoother than I was, and I'm still having the occasional hitch. But I don't know if maybe that's just because I'm doing something else in the process. But I'm going to play around and see how it goes. Why is DX12 such a bitch? I wonder if there's something they've tweaked in Windows 11. I wonder. Day has gone, as I say, a bit weird. We're all pretty sick. It's not Rona. Look, I've got my result here. Look, see, still it's clear, right? But it seems that we've all got like a stomach bug coming on too. Big man's gone down, the wife's gone down. I ain't feeling great, so we kept tea, at least for me and the wife, pretty simple tonight. Telling you now, man, simple food's fantastic. Sourdough bread, toasted, baked beans and cheese. That's it. Absolutely delicious. I felt like a king. And that ain't rich man food, I'm telling you. But that was so good. And sleep track, and I didn't put that in yesterday's vlog, but over the course of a month, I've got around about a month's data. Seems like I average about 6 hours a kip. You know, sometimes 4, sometimes 9, but it averages out at 6. I'll take 6. I won't keep banging on about sleep anymore. But well, I will. But I'm not going to go, look at the thing! It says I've not gone to sleepy! So, sleep! I've been ranting on long enough. It's nice actually to have more the RAM. I haven't had this much RAM since my server outside. Is that like 32 or 64? I can't remember which. It's got a lot of RAM in it. It's got a lot of RAM in it. I kind of want 64, but I couldn't justify binning off 2 sticks. And I've got another kit here that I couldn't mix and match. So, you know, I've got 16. There's now 4 sticks of 8 in there. So for 32, I was like, I'd really like them all. In fact, actually, I'd really like a faster processor. But no, it's time to take the mic now. Just leave it be, man. It's just let's work on the numbers, figure out what you got, and then don't spend anything. That'll be a good plan for this year. I think that'll be a good plan. Other than maybe a Steam Deck, maybe, and some games for the kids. Yeah, some bits for the family. See you later.